From the start of the final heat here in the Tri-Cities.
The helicopter shot's great. Earlier I got to go for a ride. Awesome view.
Mike Hansen will be the trailer boat. He'll be back behind the field. And there's one of the boats, Mark, that we got to keep an eye on. If Nate Brown can keep that new Elam on the water, he's going to be tough to beat. Mark Webber, always tough. Racing here as the Miss Diamond Lils and Kim Gregory's U10. Now, 14 seconds, they're in the turn. Are they on time?
Well, it looks like the Zenetics boats are. The rest of them are lagging back just a little bit. Let's see what happens.
On the right, that is Terry Troxell in Zenetics 2, his teammate Greg Hopp in Zenetics 1, and they are the only ones making a great start. They are right on the line, right on time. Look at this shot now from our O'Doul's Eye in the Sky, and it's Team Leland out front. Dave Villwalk with a lot of boats ahead of him, and off to his left. We could have an upset in the making here. Maybe a big day for Team Leland.
Let's hope so, man. They both hit their start perfect. But like you say, the Budweiser, Nate Brown, they got a long ways to go to catch up with them.
Boy, you saw the view Mark Webber had. He's inside those rooster tails. Look at the green boats now in the first turn, making a great start. Troxell has the lead. Our leader coming up the backstretch for the first time is Terry Troxell in Zenetics 2. He's going to be challenged by Mark Webber in the U10 Diamond Lils. That's the yellow boat with the blue cowling right beside him. A great boat race here as we go up the backstretch for the first time. Webber not quite ahead. Off to his right, there is a green boat just about a nose ahead of him.
He's got the inside lane, which is the advantage, but Terry Troxell's pushing real hard, and he's got the lead.
We mentioned earlier that Terry Troxell had looked strong. Dave Villwalk is running back in about fourth place right now, and he's way on the outside in Miss Budweiser. The question is, can Mark Webber use that inside advantage in the Diamond Lils and get ahead of the Zenetics?
Hopefully he can. He's just got to hug that buoy line, get this thing straightened out, and get some acceleration going. But it looks like Troxell's pulling him, man. This is a good day for Terry.
Great boat race now off to the right. Oh, whoa. Troxell got a little loose there in the Zenetics 2. Now off to his right is his teammate Greg Hopp in Zenetics 1, and Villwalk has to deal with him before he can even get to the leader.
Man, that's pretty bad. Terry's got to contend with people on both sides of him, but that's what makes great boat racing. He's just hoping that Greg's going to push Bud out. He doesn't have to deal with him, and it looks like he's got Webber covered on the inside.
You saw 4 boats in one shot there in our O'Doul's Eye in the Sky. Webber here on the inside gets into a rooster tail. Oh, that's going to mess him up and cost him a shot, perhaps. Yep, Terry Troxell takes off now in an advantage. Look off to the right. That's Troxell, Hopp, and Villwalk running first, second, and third. Villwalk has to get around both green boats if he's going to win this final.
And that's going to be tough to do from the outside. Now, earlier you saw Webber get hosed. You got 7 boat lengths to come over, and you saw how much water it takes to put you down. But, man, Villwalk will really have to hoof it from the outside. I don't think he's got it. I think Troxell's got it.
Boy, Troxell looked a little loose coming through the west turn there. Now you see his teammate, Greg Hopp. Look at the boat back here. He is worried more about keeping Villwalk away from his teammate right now than he is about catching him.
Exactly. That's the deal, man. When you're teaming up, you can, if you know you can't beat your buddy, then let's help him out. You know, let's push the other guys to the outside, and that's exactly what Greg's doing. Whoa, man, Terry's been flying that thing.
You saw the race for second and third, but it's really a case of the green boat. Greg Hopp keeping this guy, Dave Villwalk, away from his teammate, Terry Troxell, who is our surprise leader in the final heat here in the Tri-Cities. Look at the lead that Terry has now in the green Zenetics 2. And Hopp, is he swinging a little wide to make sure the Bud doesn't make a good turn?
That's all right. That's a legal thing to do, man. You can push him out in the weeds and just hold him out a little bit more. It takes a little out of a driver to try to catch up like that. Oh, there's Nate in the back. He's holding on.
Nate Brown did not make a great start in the Elam. He has not been a factor here.
He hasn't. But, man, look at the Buds gaining on Greg Hopp a little. This is a great shot from the inside. Makes me want to be back out there.
Now, once Villwalk gets around that green boat, Greg Hopp, if indeed he does, he can set sail and go after Zenetics 2. Look at this race for second and third, and Villwalk has to be frustrated. He can't go after the leader until he gets around his teammate.
I know, you got to get around him before you can concentrate on the next guy, and that's a lot of work, man. The crowd is just going wild. Troxell's family's jumping up and down. This is a great day.
Now, Villwalk appears to have a little bit of a lead. He has moved up into second place, but our leader, Terry Troxell, now has put quite a bit of water between himself and the second and third place boats. And look at this. Terry Troxell began his unlimited career a year ago right here at this race in the Tri-Cities. If he wins here, it's going to be quite a story.
Oh, man, I'll bet he's squirming in his seat. Now, it looks like on camera that they got a lot of room, but, man, it takes one little bobble for the guys to catch up. So I'm sure he's getting a little nervous. I bet you he's starting to hear those gremlins you hear in the boat, you know, when you're leading like that, but hopefully he's going to hold on.
It's a 5-lap final heat. We are on lap 4. 1 lap to go. That's how much time Dave Villwock has remaining to try to catch Terry Troxell. Mike Hansen running back in the rough water. Here's our leader, Terry Troxell. Zanetics, too. He has his teammate back behind him, Greg Hopp, who did a great job of blocking Dave Villwock and the Bud from making a run at him. But now, Villwock has gotten by Greg Hopp, and he can set sail on Troxell. Does he have time to catch him?
Nah, he doesn't. In my opinion, he doesn't. Terry's got one last lap to go. Unless something major happens, Dave Villwock and the Budweiser are just going to have to settle for second.
Coming by to complete lap 4, Dave Villwock, and the defending champion here, the defending national champion. Whoa, Terry, getting a little bit loose. He is flying that boat, Mark. He knows he has to keep going fast now. He's on the final lap.
Yeah, sometimes, man, that last lap, you just got to keep going, but good thing he was using these canard flaps to get the boat settled down. I'm sure Fred Leland's just squirming in his seat.
From our O'Doul's eye in the sky, you saw the lead that Terry Troxell has. Here it is again. Too much of an advantage for the green boat. I don't think Villwock can catch him.
No, he'd have to pull off a miracle for this one. But look at Mike Hansen get by Weber. Something's up with Weber on that one.
Mike Hansen, a very fast white boat, just hasn't had a great day here in the Tri-Cities. And Nate Brown just didn't get a good start in the final.
He didn't. He was lagging back just a little bit. But, hey, new boat, you know, butterflies, what the heck. Maybe they'll get it sorted out for Seattle.
Now, what could be going on in the helmet of Terry Troxell? He is about to win his first race exactly a year after he got into this sport.
You know, the driver focuses, gets that race face on, but right about now, his grin's starting to get bigger and bigger. His radio man is probably completely shut up until right when he comes across the line. Now they're going wild.
Terry Troxell takes the checkered flag in Fred Leland's Zanetics 2. His first career victory on the Budweiser Unlimited Hydroplane Series presented by Laughlin. The Leland camp is a big one, and the green shirts are going crazy down. You can hear them in the background, and his teammate Greg Hopp had quite a bit to do with it.
He did, you know, great help from Greg. There he is. He's happy for his teammate, and sure he wants to win, but Terry's just got to be going nuts. I saw his daughter down there earlier. She's crying. They're having fun.
Terry Troxell, one of America's great boat racers, racing in the national mod class, almost unbeatable, but it's a big step from the small boats up to the bigger ones, Mark. He sure appears to be comfortable now.
He does. He got his stuff together. It was a little tough at first being a bigger boat, but came up from the limited ranks, winning a lot, doing really good. So look how happy he is.
That is one happy camp. Fred and Jackie Leland, a big crew. They work hard the year round. And right now he's pointing out his crew members and saying, you guys gave me one great race boat.
They're the ones that do it.
There's a teammate.
I see Jimmy LeBrie there. Oh, there's Greg up on the boat with him, congratulating him.
Terry Troxell driving Zanetics 2 for Fred and Jackie Leland, the winner here in the Tri-Cities. Dave Villwock, a great run coming all the way from the outside, finishing in second place.
Terry Troxell, congratulations on your first win, man. I was supposed to come up here and back this thing up, but I'm glad you guys did. Great job.
We had a hell of a plan, and it worked. And I mean, we got a little luck at the end when they inverted everything, but we did it, and that was for Fred's birthday.
It's Fred's birthday today. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Fred! Happy birthday!
We'll talk to owner Fred Leland in a moment. Let's take a look at the